Jews who are Edom. It's all so-called white people who are Edom. Japhetic people who are brown skin look like Negroes until they got pushed out of their land by so-called white people. Go ahead.
Then saw I a dream, and beheld there came up from the sea an eagle, which had 12 feathered wings and 3 heads.
Is it not eagles on our money, on our military, post office? Every white nation of the world, the animal that has symbol, has flown the eagle. Every one of them, both ancient and current. All right, look it up. Go ahead.
And I saw, and behold, she spread her wings over all the earth, and all the winds of the air blew on her, and were gathered together. And I beheld, and out of her feathers there grew other contrary feathers, and they became little feathers and small. But her heads were at rest. The head in the midst was greater than the other, yet rested it with the residue. Moreover, I beheld, and lo, the eagle flew with her feathers, and reigned upon the earth, and over them that dwell therein.
We're just talking about the fucking white man, man. Ain't
Right,
no way around it.
Right, who's ruling the earth? All right, still to this day. I mean, he's going down rapidly, but he's still in power at this point. All right, he ain't gone down
real
yet.
Quick, brother. This Obadiah verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
right,
and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
right, your space stations, your satellites,
thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Right, and then just like the elders brought out, that happened around 1969, 1970, and that is actually when the deterioration of America started.
Yeah,
at that point, and it came back around.
That's right.
Exactly, that scripture came out earlier tonight, and it came back around again, man. The spirit is beautiful.
I got another one, brother. Job chapter 20, verse 5 and 6, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Because the whole world know you hypocrites and you fake and you false in your history. These damn Arab cab drivers and African cab drivers, I talk to them all the time, man, and they all know that you people over there in Israel are not the people, that you're not the Jews. And they all know that the Negroes are the real so-called Jews. Right. They know that. But the only dumb people in America don't know that. Right. Negroes here want to be African so bad. Right?
And you got these so-called Palestinians right now rejoicing that the UN recognized them as a state.
Well, this is beautiful. I'm rejoicing too because that's bringing World War III that much closer, which means the Most High is coming back that much sooner to put us back in power.
See, but they still don't understand, right? Because my boss is Ishmael. He's saying, that we finally a state. We finally got to be recognized. We're the only country on the planet that been under occupation. And I'm not gonna argue with him because he's my boss, because I don't feel like going there. But no, nigga, we slaves. They stole us from our land, and
took our land.
And now you two bastards are fighting over our land.
Right, pretty much.
His sons are fucking bitches.
There's some more of that.
Go ahead, brother.
Job 20 and 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reacheth unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Right, and some of these, and they head still in the clouds, because some of these buildings are 50 and 60 stories high.
That's right.
All right, and some of these penthouse apartments, especially the ones on the other side of the river.
That's right.
You're looking at and closer to the and closer to the river, and on the other side of the river, some of those apartments down there, $3 and $4 million homes in the sky, man.
That's right. And that's why they got this separated, that river separated, so when the shit hit the fan, they're gonna raise the bridges, and ain't gonna be no crossing from this side over to that side.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna try to protect that Gold Coast, man.
That shit's still going.
Right, because you Edomites on this side of the river, man, y'all gonna catch hell first. You know, y'all gonna catch it bad too. Go ahead, Doc.
Job 20 and 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Right, because when you flush shit away, you don't see it no more.
That's right.
And if you did it out in the woods and buried it like you're supposed to in a hole, you don't see it no more.
That's right.
Right, so they gonna perish like shit. That's what dung means.
And he likens them to shit anyway.
Right, and he likens them to shit.
This is a joke.
Hold on, brother. I ain't finished.
Okay,
Hold on, I'm just reloading the clip. I'm just reloading the clip with the next precept,
Active
brother.
reload, brother.
Okay.
Toss on some more.
Job 20 and 7, continuing on. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found.
Another one of those days another one of those days is going to be one of the great days in history. When that scripture right there happens. Read it again, please, brother.
Job 20 and 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. Matter of fact, somebody get that in Obadiah
That might
too.
become a new high holy day. We don't know. But that's going to be a celebrated and remembered day. Promise you that.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
I don't think that's going to, we probably end up, we're going to have some sort of tribute to that. That's going to be a great day. A great day. When this man is chased away and never seen again. Zero Diablos. No more so-called white people. Go ahead, brother.
I got which one? I got Rick, you got more?
No, that's it. Go ahead.
All right, I got two of them. I got one in Isaiah and I got one in Obadiah. Obadiah, the first chapter,
You should probably do the one in Isaiah first.
Okay, well, give me Isaiah 14.
Obadiah's a finisher. That's
right.
that. When you read that, you know it's time to shut down camp.
This is Isaiah 14 then. This is Isaiah 14, verse 9. I start at 19. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and that's the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot.
Right. So we're gonna be trampling over your dead carcasses in the streets, Esau.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Right?
Right!
For the iniquity of their fathers.
So if you are the son or daughter of the people who took other people into slavery, you're getting slaughtered. And you're going into slavery.
For they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up
You're going to
against...
fill up no more cities, Esau. And if you have children, your children, you multiply with children, it was just so they could get slaughtered before you.
For I will raise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
Right. Yeah. And this is another one of those scriptures that never come out in your wicked churches.
That's right.
Right. They tiptoe and dance and do somersaults around scriptures like that.
That's right. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts.
That don't sound like nothing nice. It just sounds like a lot of pain.
I got something too.
And suffering.
I got one more that verse. The Lord of hosts has sworn, the Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have purposed...
Wait, now, 1983, Ronald Reagan, the year of the Bible, said that the words of the Bible was true, and it was the true law of the land.
That's right.
The year of the Bible, 1983, Ronald Reagan. All right. And that was the King James 1611, very Bible I'm holding in my hand. Go ahead.
Man, I gotta keep going. Surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and if I have purposed, so shall it stand, that I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. This is the purpose that is purpose upon the whole earth. And this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations.
So that hasn't happened yet. But that, I guess that's why you try to teach that the Old Testament is done away with and all that kind of bullshit.
Right.
When the Bible actually says different, because you know what? You can't get around Hebrews 13 and 8. Because that keeps the Old Testament in place.
That's right.
And Matthew 5 and 19.
That's right.
Okay? You can't get it right. So those scriptures tell you, Luke 24 and 44. Those scriptures tell you that the Old Testament is still in order. So you got a problem, Esau.
That's right.
Damn, the day gonna come. It's already here, but it's really gonna manifest itself. That you're gonna wake up one morning and it's gonna be a very bad thing to be an Edomite.
That's right.
And that day is coming fast.
Right. This is the last one. This is.
Oh, brother, can I step in real quick, brother?
Well, this is one more, please.
Go ahead,
because
brother.
This
Go
is
ahead.
it.
Go
For the
ahead.
Lord of hosts have purposed it. Who shall disannul it?
Who right? So who gonna disannul?
Who's gonna come against the Most
No,
High?
well, brother, you know the Old Testament was done away with. You know, the Lord loved everybody. You can't get around John 3:16. Shut y'all dumbasses up.
And his hand is stretched out. Who shall turn it back? So it's done. The Most High said, "Hey, this is what I said gonna happen. It's gonna happen." I'm done. Go ahead, brother.
Obadiah, verse 15. I'm gonna read the 18.
He was gonna read that anyway, but
That
go
was the
ahead.
next one.
It's all good.
Okay.
So go ahead, do it, brother.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Right? All the heathen. It didn't say except a couple Edomites who
denounced their fathers.
Who denounced their fathers. All right? I didn't hear that part.
Ain't no exception.
I guess we got to read between the lines. Ain't no between the lines. Bubble eyes.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
Right, and in the precept of my Bible, in the column, it says nations for heathen.
That's right.
That's all the nations.
That's all the nations, the ones on the back of the sign. All
For
right?
the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Right.
Right.
So everything that was done unto the nation of Israel, which is scattered into all your countries, all right, it's going to be done unto you. So you're going to catch hell right with Esau.
Matter of fact, somebody get Joel chapter 3.
That's funny. I just had that.
Somebody get Joel. You got something to say, brother?
Get Joel chapter 3, brother.
Yeah, get Joel chapter 3.
I have one.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head,
Right?
for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
And that's you too, Moab. You don't have next, man. No WGN t-shirts for you. 'Cause
Right.
Moab think they the weak got next camp.
Right, that's why they got that commercial making fun of that we own America, we own all the
Now
debt.
we own them.
And so that we're the next ones. You know what I'm saying?
Now they work for us. Yeah.
You ain't
Okay.
getting a chance to rule shit.
Right.
Verse-
You're going to be ruling over the cleaning of the pots and pans.
That's right.
That's what you're going to be ruling over.
Verse
Wash their
17.
feet. It's a lot. Right.
Verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Where's the whole world in that?
This is Mount Zion.
right.
Where's the whole world in that, you John 3:16ers? You dummies.
And
Go
the
ahead.
precept of my Bible says salvation for deliverance. But upon Mount Zion shall be salvation, and there shall be a holiness in the house of Jacob.
The house of Jacob is the monument, what Zion means, of the Most High God, Yahweh. That's where the salvation is going to. That's what the Bible said. That's not a private interpretation.
That's what the Bible
That's what
says.
it said. Stop sign, nigga said stop. Simple as that. Green means go, dummies. Go ahead, brother.
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions,
Right.
which means we gonna run their shit.
Right. All your gold, your silver, your jewelry, your wine, your wheat, your cows, your women. Pretty much in that order.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
Right. You're going to burn up in that fire of Joseph and Judah. All right? Go ahead.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
Including the ones that denounced their father, bubble eyes.
That's right.
Now, in my Bible, the precept for remaining says survival. So I'm going to read it again. I'm going to plug survivor.
No survivors of the other nation, other Edomites anyway. Go ahead,
It
brother.
says, I'm going to start over again. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any survivors of the house of Esau. For the Lord has spoken it.
I got one right behind it. This is Job 21st chapter, and starting off with verse 17. How oft is the candle of the wicked put out? And how oft cometh their destruction upon them? God distributed his sorrows in his anger.
Just so you know, the wicked are the descendants of Alexander the Great.
They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carrieth away. God layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty.
You got to choke down that cup of slavery.
I'm going to jump down to verse 26. They shall lie down alike in the dust, and the worms shall cover them. Verse 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
Right, so those of you that survived the famine and the riots and the collapse of America gonna get burnt up in those missiles.
They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face?
Then you're gonna wake up in slavery. When you bring your little red ass back, as soon as you're able to walk, you're going to pick some, you're doing something, you're going to work. As soon as you can walk. Go ahead, brother, bring that scripture out.
This is Exodus 21:16.
Yep.
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
So you guilty, Oppenheimers, Rothschilds.
Still here.
We still here. You're guilty. Your president, your man that you chose to run your corporation, Ronald Reagan said the words of this book was true. I guess you didn't go back and read Exodus 21:16, huh? Or was that Numbers 21:16? Which one was it? Exodus? Go ahead, brother.
Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
You got to go into slavery, Esau. There's nothing. You can't get around it. Here come the nigga bitch with Esau. Man, go ahead, brother.
And did cast off all pity. And his anger.
Right, but you know what? We don't want to ask anyway.
He might be a Hamite, man.
And his anger did
King
tear
of the monks.
perpetually, and kept his wrath forever.
Perpetual.
Perpetual, forever.
That's it. That's the Most High. He done with you, man. This is Sirach 41:5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their prosperity shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father.
We didn't do it. My forefathers did it. Why you gotta blame me for something that happened 300 years ago? Dude, I wasn't even around.
Just as they're poison in the air and the chemtrails, half the motherfuckers exposed.